Welcome to the Faculty of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. We are delighted to offer this presentation for UWindsor Live. Across the University of Windsor, we are Windsor proud. Many of our staff and faculty attended the University of Windsor themselves and have deep roots in our communities. The Faculty of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, or FAS, is central to campus life at the University of Windsor. We pride ourselves on our deeply rooted connections to Windsor-Essex, but equally our outreach across Canada and the world. We like to boast that across FAS, our programs offer the skills to succeed in a world of constant social and political change, critical thinking, interpretation, communication, problem solving, and different forms of creative expression. We live in an era of COVID-19, the Black Lives Matter movement, and also increasing recognition of Indigenous peoples' experiences and knowledge. We live in an era of climate change, political unrest, and border closures, and also our collective efforts to face these many challenges. So now is the time to rise to meet these challenges and to embrace your future. We urge you to consider joining us this fall 2020. The worldwide mass protests against racism since the senseless death of George Floyd in Minneapolis and the long-term implications of COVID have raised so many questions for all of us. To respond to these questions, we need committed students like you to study the fields represented in FAS, from courses in anti-oppressive practice and social work, to researching the history of colonialism and our collective responses to pandemics, to considering the psychological effects of racist language and social isolation, and to creative responses to these challenges in arts, literature, and performance. Now is the time to combine areas of study in FAS and to become a global citizen by exploring the diversity of human experience and human stories, the philosophical questions about what a new normal means that COVID has exposed, the personal and political consequences of systemic racism, and the aspirations of mass protesters across the world, including those of families right here in Windsor and our neighbors in Detroit. Some 55% of the world's international leaders are arts, humanities, and social sciences graduates. That's their background. That's how they put themselves in positions of leadership. So, whatever profession you strive for, lawyer or librarian, social worker or psychologist, teacher or translator, media analyst or museum director, you will need the skills to interpret the richness of human endeavor and to navigate the narratives of people's lives and their social worlds. We need you to become the agile thinkers of the future. Professors in our faculty are award-winning scholars, and they are ready to support your passions and to prepare you for any career path as a resourceful and self-motivated thinker. Many of our professors have spent years building expertise teaching in online environments, and this will be essential for us as we move to an online format for fall 2020. As the largest faculty at the University of Windsor, we champion inclusive and extensive pathways to learning across disciplines. Crossing and combining program areas is one of our specialties. Many of our programs are comprised of courses from more than one department or discipline. We call these interdisciplinary studies, where the knowledge from one discipline supports and expands what you learn in a second discipline. Programs such as aeronautics leadership, disability studies, interdisciplinary arts and science, visual arts in the built environment, and women's and gender studies all follow this model to different degrees. We also encourage you to get involved both inside and outside the classroom. In addition to our many student clubs, there are academic opportunities outside the classroom that allow you to participate in research and creative activity with your professors, such as the Outstanding Scholars Program. So maybe you are unwilling to settle on just one area of study or an established program. Many of our strongest students undertake a double major program, one of the great strengths of studying at university. FAS offers a number of predetermined double major programs but in many cases you can build your own double major program. Perhaps you'd like to continue your study of French and go to France, but also study biology. Our students make these kinds of combinations. In fact, 20% of FAS undergraduate students undertake a double major. That's 1 in every 5 students. Think about your interests and challenge yourself by combining knowledge and skills from distinct areas of study. The University of Windsor offers many opportunities to get hands-on experience, what is often called experiential learning. One myth we would like to debunk is that hands-on experience is only available at colleges. This isn't true. You do gain hands-on experience at the university level as well, and especially in FAS at the University of Windsor. Some examples include field placements, which offer immersive hands-on practical experience in a field of study. In applied research, students in industry work together to investigate a specific real-world issue. We offer many opportunities to study abroad at universities internationally while receiving credit for your degree. Community service learning can be part of a course, or it can be the student's own initiative working for a nonprofit organization. Co-op education is where you receive paid work experience, alternating with terms of study. In many programs, you can undertake an independent research project supervised by a professor. In a lab, you learn to apply concepts or gain field experience. A practicum is where you develop professional capabilities in a work setting under the supervision of a registered or licensed professional. An internship is another opportunity where students can put their knowledge in practice. Internships vary from program to program. Why are these kinds of experience important? They help you gain transferable and versatile skills. This is Sam Gerard, who conducted focus groups about experiential learning at the University of Windsor and later flew to British Columbia to present her findings at a national academic conference. She was the only undergraduate student presenting in her session. Sam has participated in countless student groups and has volunteered in a significant number of community groups in Sandwichtown. This is a picture of Sam near an airplane because it is the first time that she has ever flown in her entire life. She flew to British Columbia on 3 different planes that day. Sam is now a graduate student in social work at the University of Windsor. This is Stephanie Gonsalves, who teaches English to migrant workers in Leamington. At the end of her project, she had the opportunity to learn more about the Human Development and Capabilities Index used by the United Nations at an international conference at the University College London, England. Here again is Stephanie with her students in Leamington, Ontario. She is also one of the models for the Community Champion campaign for the University of Windsor. Here we have a Facebook Live panel that was held prior to the African Diaspora Youth Conference, a unique conference held only through FAS at the University of Windsor. The photo includes student organizers, the conference chair, Dr. Andrew Allen, and community mentor to the group, Miriam Tolson-Murdy. The image also includes Fardoza Kuso, chair of the conference and also a current advocate for the UWindsor Proud campaign. This is a picture of one of the community challenges that students in our Ways of Knowing class completed. Students were asked to come up with solutions on how to reduce food waste in the city of Windsor while repurposing food that would normally go to waste and get it into the mouths of people who needed it most. The community partner is the entrepreneurial organization, the Kindness Cafe. Students in this class prepare for the course called Ways of Doing, where they have an opportunity to take on problem and project-based learning. These students have reason to value the projects that they undertake. Students propose projects and bring them to life in the local community and beyond. Some students have gone on to develop plans to start their own businesses through this course. When you consider what employers are looking for, You can see how a university education can provide you with the skills to succeed in your future employment. We specialize in the transferable skills that enable you to move between jobs. Problem-solving skills, the ability to work in a team, written communication skills, leadership, a strong work ethic, analytical and quantitative skills, verbal communication skills, initiative, being detail-oriented, and flexibility and adaptability. Graduates of our programs have become mayors, members of parliament, professors who are now members of the Order of Canada, as well as civil servants in cities working for the province or in national offices. Professional actors at Stratford, on TV and Broadway, set and costume designers, musicians playing in professional symphonies, jazz ensembles, and DJs, and award-winning published creative writers. Full-time historians and archivists who write, develop exhibits, work in museums, and conduct research as they follow their passions. Judges, lawyers, social workers, but also Olympians and gold medalists at the Commonwealth Games. Principals, guidance counselors, teachers, librarians, and professors, as well as senior administrators at both colleges and universities. CEOs and vice presidents. And we also have alumni serving on boards of directors at for-profit and not-for-profit organizations, as well as many small business owners. Journalists at newspapers, radio stations, and national news TV stations, as well as political analysts on national TV shows, editors, and publishers. Airline pilots, architects, producers, videographers, and filmmakers. We count all of these professions among graduates of FAS. FAS is also connected to social and political activists who work at the local, provincial, national, and international levels, as well as prominent union leaders. One of our graduates is UWindsor's first Rhodes Scholar, who now works with tech companies to find ways to measure anomalies in people's health based on their mobile phone usage patterns. Our graduates have extensive work as volunteers in the community, including coaches, league presidents, and serving as directors at the top levels of not-for-profit organizations, providing the infrastructure that our society needs to be successful. Your university career is what you make of it. There are lots of opportunities for you to develop yourself and to take advantage of the resources available at the university. You're responsible for your time and your commitment to learning. You pick your schedule. At the University of Windsor, you will meet and study with professors who are experts in their fields. Also, you can make lifelong friendships, and this will be true even as we go online for the fall 2020 semester. We will have a class of 2024 cohort. Because the University of Windsor is a small to mid-sized university, you can take advantage of the relationships you can build with faculty and staff, who are very supportive and offer better experiences for one-on-one service. We are here to help you. Stay connected with us. Don't forget to download the FAS app to receive notifications about new courses, upcoming events, and other ways of getting involved. You can download the app on the App Store or get it on Google Play. For any additional questions or concerns that you have, please reach out to us at ask.uwindsor.ca. Our staff are ready to answer your questions. We are Windsor Proud, and we want you to come to the University of Windsor. Join us in the Faculty of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. You belong.